All right, I'm playing my college game. Here we go.
CFP this year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the ball first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards.
Breaks into the open on the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Missouri Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrown.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Scott.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Taylor. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running a drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gopher!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've gotten sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Golden Gophers will go for it here on 4th down. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tries to go up top. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
We reached the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Green.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Oh, what a cut! Breaks into the open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minnesota! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the frying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Terry. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Number 18, on to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And the returner will be dragged down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Still running at the 40. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It's a draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw on third and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires on the move. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Trying to find the end zone. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy complete.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And back to the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Madison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying play action. Fires on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Scott. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback making adjustments. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Taylor. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Okay, ready?
The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the foot.
Touchdown, Minnesota! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing some.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Got the quick completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Nice move there. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Trying to slam it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Kill. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. There he goes. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to pound their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. The give as they work on that clock. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll go right back to it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense is putting together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Walters. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to contribute.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on mute. These two are playing. It's a user matchup to determine who goes to the conference championship. Shouldn't be too many games left. Ooh, that was a close one. What the fuck's this guy doing? He's one of the guys that's sad about there being a point rule. Now he's barely winning. Dom, not surprised there. DJ sat on TikTok for the whole weekend. Could have got his game done already. Brandon Stone's probably playing his tonight after work. So what's that? 4 so far? 4 games. And then Mike. Game doesn't really matter though, but. And then Sauce, I think he's done for the season because he lost to UCF, so kicked him out of the conference championship. Sam will play his tonight. And then this game doesn't matter because I'm just doing the recruiting for this fucking squid. So about 4 games left, I think. 4 or 5 games left. Not too many. Yeah, a lot of our guys. A lot of our guys. Want to see something that makes me happy? Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo! 5-star. I got that 5-star defensive tackle too. Where the fuck is he? There he is. This shit gets me fired up. I didn't even scout him, but it don't matter because guess where I stole him from? Stole him from TikTok who had a diamond pipeline, and he's from Wisconsin. I know that hurt him. I know this hurt him. Feels good though, because I didn't even have a fucking pipeline and I got him. Yeah, that motherfucker, he's gonna be fast as hell. 99 Excel by the time he's a senior. I'll have him by the time year 8 hits. Oh. Let's go look at this fucking bullshit. We're ending that there. Peace out.